Let's now turn into the affairs of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. First, the party was in Lagos, and when they were in Lagos, they had a rally receiving some members of the APC, the Lagos for Lagos, who defected from the APC to the PDP. And, well, they sent a stern warning to the APC that it will remove it from prominence with the defection of the Lagos for Lagos group led by Jide Adediran, who took his supporters from the APC to the PDP. Take a listen to some of the sound bites at that rally in Lagos.
PDP loves you. I love you. Lagos for Lagos. Nigeria for Nigeria. PDP for Nigeria. Let me tell you, my brothers, I'm a Lagosian. I lived in Lagos for many years. I was happy. Today I know you are not happy because you gave your life away to people who deceive you about change. Are you enjoying the change? Are you enjoying the change? How much is a bag of rice? No more slavery in Lagos. We thank you for coming over for PDP. Go back and tell everybody that this time next year, we are coming back to celebrate a PDP governor in Lagos. Is it not so?
All right, that's the national chairman of the PDP, Senator Yocha Ayu. The following day, some of the leaders of the PDP visited the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, in Ogun State. As the election draws closer, you know, one may not be surprised at such kind of visit. But take a listen to the reasons for the visit.
I retired 14 years ago. And I remain retired, and I will remain retired by the grace of God. But if I retire from partisan politics, if politics is the welfare of people, I must not retire from the welfare and well-being of people. Whether in my own community, in my own state, in my own country, anywhere in Africa, or indeed anywhere in the world. And that's why I have the type of responsibility that I now have in the Horn of Africa. I will say that your own responsibility is not an easy one either, but it has to be done. But bear in mind, and I will want to emphasize that, I'm no longer in partisan politics, and there's nothing that will bring me back to partisan politics. But I will always be interested in what is good for Nigeria. And anybody who wants to have my advice, I will unstintingly give it.
Former President Olusegun Obasanjo, let's take a dive into the issues of, thrown up by the activists of the People's Democratic Party. Senator Mao Abuwa joins us now. Thank you so much, Senator. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Oh, honestly, it's my pleasure too, Shehu. But you've been doing very well.
Thank you so much,
You've been
Senator.
at least keeping us abreast of what is happening politically in our country.
Thank you
and
so much.
we appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Senator, the body language, if we may use that term, of former President Obasanjo, would perhaps some of the members of your party visiting him would have thought that it would be more supportive, not, I mean, there's a sense of this dismissiveness that come in the language that was used. What do you make of that visit and the response from the former president?
No, I don't think so. First and foremost, the visit is a continuation of a process, like you said, of taking over the leadership of this country. That is, you saw this is a process and a program that started with our convention, which was seamless, smooth, conclusive.
Albeit what Senator Gada said.
Well,
that you did not
Gada should go and face his problem because we have pushed them into planning to have a convention which they were not prepared, and I can't see how they can conclude that effectively and smoothly. But I think they are taking from us a cue from PDP. So it's a continuation of that. After that, you know that we had a retreat preparing the new NWC members and NEC on how to take over and run party activities. Then you saw we've started moving from one state to the other. You saw what happened in Lagos. You saw it never happened like that before in Lagos. You had the speeches. You had the chairman saying, look, era of slavery is gone. And you saw Adeniro and his group, PDP for
Lagos.
Lagos for Lagos. What else did anybody to tell
How
you?
easy would PDP be able to take over Lagos from
Well,
APC?
you can see it has started. We've never had this kind of rally. This is not even a rally per se, but you could see the mammoth turnout, the crowd of persons and the caliber of persons. This is the first time we're having, would I call it a reception for those who are finding their way back to PDP, and almost all the governors of PDP were all present. Then after that, we started the consultation. First and foremost, like Obasanjo, hate Obasanjo, he's a leader in Africa. And he says it the way it is. Like you've heard him say, you should read in between lines. He said that, as far as he's concerned, democracy, live about democracy for the people, by the people. His own definition, he said, is for the welfare and well-being of the people. And he has told the chairman that what you're doing, I know it's not an easy, it's going to be a difficult task, but I'll be there for you. So I don't know what else you expect him to say. He has said this before, that he's no more, and at his level, you don't expect him to play partisan politics. And this is not the first time he has come out to speak about the ills of this present government.
Senator, how easy will it be for your party? Yeah. I mean, beaten twice, 2015, 2019.
Yes.
For your party would have said 60 years or more you're going to be in power.
Yes.
Maybe your party meant 16 years because the 60 years turned out to be 16 years. How is it this time around?
No. Well, I don't think the party spoke as a party, but I think maybe some party members wished that the party should remain in government for 60 years. But it's good it happened this way because we have learned. Today I want to tell you that Nigerians are the ones now yearning for PDP to come back.
Really?
Yes, you could see what happened here before I came in. They have said it all. When a member of APC, according to your intro APC Chieftain, said that as we speak, 6-7 years, they are yet to form an organic monocle. He said it so. So which means any moment from now, they would disintegrate and dissolve. I didn't say. He said so, that they want to.
So you see APC going to turn apart.
No, do you need a prophet? Shehu, do you need
what makes you think so, Senator?
No, Shehu, you can see everything falling apart. You saw a caretaker committee. You asked them a question.
After President Buhari said...
A caretaker committee. A caretaker is something that is, how do I call it? It's an abnormality. It's not something that is constant. It's not substantive. It's something that should be transient just for a while. It's just like acting capacity. How many years now? And not just a caretaker. It was also called Caretaker and Convention Planning Committee, which means you already had the hope of planning a convention. They were given 6 months, 6 months to 8 months, 8 months to 10 months, 10 months to 12 months, and it's endless. They are trying now again to say, look, 26 might not hold. Maybe some of them are not aware because INEC had fixed some by-elections, looking for excuses here and there. So for me, it's very, very clear that APC is not prepared.
Do you think,
they are
Senator,
not ready? And Nigeria, every day they work for PDP as far as I'm concerned.
Senator,
yes.
Do you think that your party might consider, because I brought up that matter of the zoning,
yes.
whether or not the PDP think that it's a time for the North in their own party, and that, look, we're not included in the President Buhari
yes.
Northwest slot
yes.
that would have been taken at the end of 2023 for 8 years?
Well, first and foremost, like I said, you remember that at the time of our convention, the issue of zoning came up and it heated the polity. The leadership of PDP, in its wisdom, decided that let's finish the convention. And at the convention, it was decided that every post that was resided in the regional south should go to the regional north. And every position residing in the regional north should come to the south. And we decided to leave that of presidency because he said when we get to the bridge, we cross it. For now, we don't want to overheat the system. Let those who are interested come out. Because when you decide to say, look, we want to zone, you are zoning to east, west, north, and south. Who are the people? Let's have the candidates.
But Senator, in the practical terms,
yes,
you've been in the National Assembly.
Yes.
And the Constitution is very clear about
yes.
the issues of federal character.
Yes.
This is captured in it, not for the crafters of the Constitution were thinking about how wealth can be distributed, how things can be done fairly.
Taken the word
in your own wisdom, Senator, where do you think is fairly just for Nigeria to go?
Yes, like I said, you've taken the word off my mouth. Like we have been saying, even the nepotic system of appointments in this country today, we have already said there, the Federal Character Commission is there. And the Federal Character is an organ of the government constitutionally to ensure that you divide position, wealth, and what have you around the country. Now for us in PDP, we have two options. One is to sit down and zone this position. Yes, we've not been in power. APC was in power or had been in power for 7 years now. We were not in power or we've not been in power for the past 7 years. So we have option that, one, we sit down as a party and zone this position. Look, I tell people, I'm from the Southeast. If you want to say, rightly, you want to be emotional, you want to say, where should this position go to? You talk about Southeast. But for now, the position, as far as our constitution is concerned, is between North and South. It's now when PDP decide that it's going to South, then the geopolitical zones within the South will sit down and decide it will go to East, West, or South-South. Now, if PDP decide that it's going to the North will also sit down and microzone it.
All right.
But for now, we're waiting for the PDP, the leadership, to sit down and decide which way are we going. Are we going north?
Senator.
Are we going south? But let me conclude with what you've said. You see, people should not be linking us with APC. Zoning, as far as party is concerned, it's a party affair. In political party zoning, is not in the constitution of Nigeria. It's a political party. And the political party like PDP I belong has said north, south, not the geopolitical zones for now.
We need to close, and just in 30 seconds.
Yes.
You're a leader of the PDP in the Southeast.
Yes.
The big question people are asking, people from the Southeast, are your people ready? Even if you're given the opportunity, this kind of opportunity are not given.
Yes, let me tell you that, if not even today, even while I was in the House of Reps, not before Senate, a lot of my friends had asked me this question. Senator Mao, Honorable Mao, or leader, every time you want a president of Nigeria from the Southeast extraction, who are the ones? Who are the people? They kept mentioning few names. And as far as I'm concerned, Mao Huabunga will be the last person then to come and stand out to speak for those people to be presidents of Nigeria. If you listen to, what is his name, the former NMA DG, the popular Buba. Yeah. He said until a good Igbo man, that word should be underlined. Good Igbo man. And today, you can see that some prominent, credible Igbo people are coming out. So, which means at the point of zoning, they will be considered.
So
but when they don't come out, you stay behind. You allow, well, I wouldn't call them charlatans, but people who are not well-bred Igbo people, who cannot represent us effectively, coming to say they want to run for.
You think this is a time for the Igbo?
I believe so.
Right.
I believe so. I believe so. But after the zoning by PDP, then we'll take a shot. But I want to assure you, really, that with the caliber of NWC today, membership of NWC today, I'm quite convinced that they are able and capable to lead us to take back our position at the Villa come 2020.
Senator Mao, it's very good to see you again. It's been a while, and I hope that we'll see more of you in the coming days. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Well, that's how we'll leave it tonight, everyone. Many thanks for watching. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye for now.